What's going on, everyone? Andrej Suttles here, and today I'm going over the top 5 things I wish I would have known before I came to Greenville, South Carolina. Now, I know for a fact these 5 things are going to ensure that you have a better trip if you're coming to visit, but also these 5 things are going to help you get to know the area just a tad bit more. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, everyone, welcome back to this beautiful day. So without further ado, let's get into it. Just being able to come out here and not hear anything. I gotta go again. Oh, hey, that's fun. Y'all gotta come try it out. All right, guys, let's get right into it. So, number one thing, Pelham Road and Woodruff Road, those are our 2 busiest roads in like all of Greenville, okay? So keep that in mind. Now, I will say that typically my clients who are coming from outside of state, they say that it's not as busy as where they come from. I will testify that it's not like Atlanta traffic or anything. However, Woodruff Road and Pelham Road are our 2 busiest roads by far. So keep that in mind when it comes to planning where you want to shop, planning where you want to stay, maybe planning houses that you're viewing. I think it's important to know the 2 busiest places in Greenville, okay? So it's those 2 roads, right? Number 2, without further ado, no, I'm just kidding. Greenville addresses, right? So we have Greenville City and then like Greenville County is all the way around it. And there's multiple areas all around Greenville that you'll never have technically the name of that count or like the little suburb area. You'll never have that address. For instance, you'll never have a Berea address, you'll never have a Gant address, you'll never have a Welcome address. These are all places around Greenville that you can kind of go and stay in. However, they'll all technically say Greenville, South Carolina when it comes to the addresses. So keep that in mind when you're looking for Airbnbs, whatever it may be, Verbos, you know, I like to say VRBO, but Verbo, and keep that in mind, okay? So I'm just gonna help you guys when it comes to picking where you wanna stay inevitably, okay? Do a little bit of research. So, number 3, we have a Greenville local substitute for everything, okay? There's a substitute for everything, whether that's pizza, whether it's your local, everything, like arts. I'm trying to think of things that we don't have a local store. We even have a local hardware store. Like we have local everything here. So keep that in mind when you're visiting. Do a little bit of research. Don't go to, you know, the chain restaurants, whatever it may be. Try to support some local businesses. I think that's one thing that really separates Greenville from everywhere else is kind of like small business central. I personally own a production company here. I started it here in Greenville. And I think it's just a really cool environment and a lot of people like to shop local as well. So keep that in mind. There's a local substitute for everything, right? Now let's hop into number 4. Number 4, one second. Y'all know I'm not perfect. Let me see what we got on here. Cue the B-roll. All right, number 4, weather swings, okay? Weather swings. This is a real thing. You may wake up in the morning and it's gonna say that the low today is 25 degrees, but then the high today is also 64 degrees, right? So we have huge weather swings here in Greenville from 30 to 40 degrees. Keep that in mind when you guys are traveling and visiting. You know, pack yourself a sweater, pack yourself a coat, maybe a hoodie you're gonna wear at night as you guys are walking throughout the city. But I think that's something to know. I didn't know that my first time coming here and I didn't have a hoodie and I just had to stop by Furman and get one. So yeah, keep that in mind. Last, but certainly not least, we are standing off of the Greenville Swamp Rabbit Trail. This is I would say it's definitely a go-to spot for families. We're also in Unity Park right now. I'll say it's like your one place where you can go and walk and get everything you need where it comes to coffee. They've got bike shops, all the way down in TR, you've got car shops. But the Swamp Rabbit Trail is 20 plus miles of like friendly walking, biking trail. It takes you all the way from Travelers Rest, all the way to Greenville Tech, off of North Pleasantburg. And I think it's a really cool, honestly, I'm out here at least once a week. You guys see I'm recording on it. It's just a really friendly vibe. It's a good place to go with your family if you want. We've got a lot of acreage out here at Unity Park. But yeah, definitely something you have to check out while you're here. Something I wish I knew, because I could have probably rented a bike on my first day and just been out here. So yeah, that's pretty much my 5 things I wish I would have known about Greenville before I came here. Guys, I love being your real estate resource of choice, as my team loves to say. Don't hesitate to reach out to me for any questions, guys, whether it be real estate related, Greenville related, whatever it is. I just love being that resource for you guys. So make sure you guys hit subscribe, hit like, comment below. Let me know what you guys like. I'm gonna be a lot more personable on this channel. I'm gonna try not to be the perfectionist that I am. Bear with me, but I'm doing this for you guys. So look forward to chatting soon, and peace.